Naz, do you feel like you left something on the table not being able to play those last 4 games and maybe getting a crack at 20 and just finishing the season?
Yeah. Obviously, it was disappointing, and I mean, anytime you can't get out there with the guys is frustrating. But that's just how it goes, and I mean, you got to move the page, and I think overall, I definitely made some progress, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, what do you think you proved this season? You know, this was billed as the big show-me year, one-year deal. What do you think you proved?
Just another dimension of my game. I think for me, that part was definitely the hard part for me. I think offensively, I've always had that instinct, and defensively, just constantly going up against top guys and top deep pairings, I felt like was a challenge early on, but I really took it in stride and was able to build off that.
So is it a unique feeling around the room that despite finishing last season, there's so much optimism and so much kind of hope for the future?
I really do think so. Yeah, I think the future is bright for us, and I think we're really trending in the right direction. And obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're all going to be patient here. I don't think it's going to happen overnight, and we just got to constantly keep looking towards the future and just constantly trying to get better every day.
Is there any sense of relief that you can put this season past you and focus on next year?
Yeah, of course. I mean, to be honest, I think you need to have these kinds of seasons to be successful. So you need to kind of fall and fail before you cross the finish line. And I think it's important for our group, especially our young guys, to understand how this feeling is. And it's not a good feeling by all means, but and I think it's necessary for us to take that step in the right direction.
What's your sense of anticipation as you enter into a contract summer, Nazem?
Just optimism. I mean, obviously I'm going to work as hard as I can every single summer and try to get better in terms of just my all-around game. I feel like every single year I've always made steps in the forward direction, and I mean that's going to be no change in this summer.
As the management and Coach Babcock have been pretty complimentary of what you've been able to accomplish this summer. Is your sense that these negotiations will be easier than maybe past ones for you?
I mean, hopefully they go smooth. I mean, like I said, I'm an optimistic person. I think I've had lots of support from Lou and Babs, and like I said, I mean, the past couple of years I've kind of turned the page and worked as hard as I could to try to be a professional on and off the ice, and I think so far it's been going well for me.
You admitted that you would have liked more consistency with the offensive numbers. I'm sure there's a couple of reasons for that. Keeping that in mind, would you be interested or would you be open to a shorter-term deal, kind of another show-me type thing, or are you kind of ready after a couple of shorter contracts to get some security?
I mean, obviously long-term is something you look forward to, but at the end of the day, that's out of my hands. It's up to Lou and the management, but I think I made it clear where I want to stay and where my heart is, and that's in Toronto. And I love the city, I love the fans, I love the guys in the room, and I think we get along great. So at the end of the day, they make that decision. But I think in terms of my play this year, I've really progressed, and I think I still have a lot of learning to do.
What do you think that the organization accomplished this year? New coach, new GM. What do you think was accomplished?
Well, I think there was some growing pains. I mean, there was good times and bad times. It was a bit of a roller coaster, but like I said, I mean, when you're a young player in the league, you got to learn how to lose, and even though sometimes it doesn't feel good, all the time it doesn't feel good, but you got to understand how to take it like a professional. And at the end of the day, I think losing and having that feeling deep down in your stomach makes you a better person, and is going to make you more successful in the long run.
Do you think there's a base kind of expectations with Lou, with Mike, that's in place now?
Yeah, I mean that's what the culture change was for. I mean that's what the whole revamp of the organization was for this summer, and I think it's gone along well. So I think we're really trending in the right direction. It's just a matter of how fast we can move things.